What do we think of when we see a question like this? What do we do first? Can somebody give me an idea? The triangle has got 3 sides, 1, 2, 3, and it has got 3 angles, 1, 2, 3. So what type of triangle is it? It's a right angle triangle. Any idea what we do now? Yes, somebody says in the text, we put 90 where the 90 degrees is. Correct. What do we do next? We want to find that angle X, that length X, not angle. We want to find this side X. We want to find this side. Which formula do we use? Oh, any idea? Does this help? Okay, somebody said not sure. Does that help? Have a look at that. SOH. Yes. Somebody says sine, cos, and tan. So catois. That's very good. So catois. We got those 3 things here. We have to decide which one to use. So the method is to label the triangle. So if you have, I'll zoom in so that you really get this one clear. If I zoom in, it looks like that. And if I were to put somebody's eyes, here, and let's say that's the eyelashes, and the person is looking this way, so this side will be the opposite. The one which is next to the eye is called the adjacent. And we'll just use the letter A for adjacent. We'll just use the letter O for opposite. And the side which is opposite the 90 degrees, that's the 90 degrees. This side is opposite the 90 degrees. We call that the hypotenuse. Hypotenuse. And we use the letter capital H for it. Now we ask ourselves, what do we want to find? We want to find this side I've colored in green. That's what the question wants. And what do we know? We know the angle and we know the hypotenuse. What do we not want? We do not want the adjacent. We do not want this side. We know this one and we know the angle. So we want the formula that has hypotenuse and that has the opposite and that angle. So we go now to that SOH. The S is the sine. So it has the opposite. It has the hypotenuse. So we use sine. That's why we use sine for it. So we're using sine now to work it out. So we have it as sine of 30 degrees is equals to opposite over hypotenuse. And if you don't know how to remember the formula, you can use the triangle. Sine opposite over hypotenuse. And we want to find opposite, so it's sine times hypotenuse. You cover the opposite. So sine 30 degrees is opposite, which is x. That's what we're looking for, divided by 18. So x would be equals to, you take 18 to the other side. It's divided by 18 on the right. You take it to the left, it becomes times 18. So it becomes 18 times sine 30 degrees. If you put that in your calculator, sine 30 degrees is a half. So 18 times a half. X is equals to 9. So that distance for x is equals to 9. When you do that, you will get your full 2 marks. So in an exam, you should do it in 2 minutes or less. You don't have to write all these explanations. All you do in exams, you don't draw the triangle. You just write this formula and then put in your calculator, get the answer. That gives you your 2 marks.